So Sheffield United 0, the best team in the league to watch right now, broke another record. 6 goals tonight. That's 3 consecutive away games, 5+, a Premier League record. Premier League record. 5 different goal scorers plus the OG. And from the get-go, Kenny, straight from the first whistle, it was, I said it on my fan cam a second ago, it was like somebody that's a pro FIFA player on an Xbox playing against a rookie or a child. We looked so energetic. We were 100 miles an hour, peppering them. We hit the bar. Declan Rice had the shot. Declan English, you call it, had the shot that was blocked. Saka spanks the bar. Martin left the line, all inside 1 minute. Then Odegaard scores. Floodgates open. Yeah, and it is genuinely, yeah, the last 7 league games that we've had, take out Nottingham Forest because we did dominate, but not to this extent. It's been an absolute joy to watch, mate, isn't it? And we've seen goals, 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 and we're looking quality at the minute, man.
Look, Nottingham Forest is always going to be a fight because of the way they play. And, you know, the Crystal Palace was just feeling ourselves. But since West Ham, we've just been absolutely fantastic. The first, you know, I think we all knew we were going to win and probably win big. But it's still a surprise that from kickoff, actually, Saka hits the bar, Martinelli, improvises with his volley, gets clear of the line. And it was Saka just had a run and poor old Trust in Osborne, and it was just mayhem. I mean, poor old Oliver Norwood got substituted after 15 minutes when we were 3-0 up. That's just ruthless, but that's how well we were playing. No, we're playing.
Their fans were leaving after 15 minutes.
Well, yeah, definitely, and that's the thing. You know, they're very proud Yorkshiremen, but you know they know their football club more than anything else. You've got to realise, you know, before you know. They got smashed by Man City. They got absolutely smashed 8-0 by Newcastle. And they're not going to recover from that. It was always a case of how many we were going to score. And, you know, as I said before, you give Odegaard space, he kills you. He kills you. He was majestic. He was like a wand. Saka played his best football because, you don't get tight on Saka and he does you with his pace. You're done for. You know, and today, the pleasing thing was, is that we had the luxury of making multiple substitutions. We had the luxury of having a look at Thomas Partey, giving him at least half an hour.
Separate half time. When's that ever happened unless he's injured?
Yeah. You know, we had a good look at Vieira for 45 minutes plus. We had a good look at obviously we had a good look at Jesus as well. That's the luxury of playing the way we're playing. You know full well that when we do have the opportunity to rotate, we can rotate with those players. So that's just the main thing. And you know what? Who knows? At the end of the season, they may call us flat track bullies, but we've got to do what we've got to do. You know, Kai Havertz scored a fantastic goal today.
I even celebrated it, Kenny.
Fantastic goal.
He was really good. The one he set off for Ben White, the first touch and the second touch. Perfect.
He's now finding his feet. And I've always conceded that Kai Havertz and Jorginho are playing in better teams. That's why you're going to probably see better performances. That's why when I laugh quite out loud when people say, "Oh, Casado's crap," Mudryk is crap. I said, "Yeah, put him in our team. We're a better team. I think they'll look good." Players are as good as the team around them, and I think what's happened, we're a very, very good team, and that's why we're seeing the best of Kai Havertz at the moment. We're seeing the best of Jorginho, because we are controlling games, and we're not just controlling games in ways that will probably suit Italian football watchers, but we're controlling games by smashing teams. I was always saying the best way to control possession and prove it is by smashing teams as smithereens. We showed them control the game.
Yeah, just look at the last 3 or 4, or the last 3 away games we've had. Yeah, even the home game against Newcastle, we're making subs. We're taking Ben White off with 40 minutes to go, half hour to go. We're taking Saka off at half time. We're taking off these players. Yeah, the drop off in quality on the first team to the subs is night and day. Yeah, but it don't really matter because the job's done, and the players that are the better players. Declan Rice went off. The better players, the ones that are the most important to the team, are being rested up. That's how you control the season, not just all this domination without doing anything.
Exactly. But the way we look at it now, as of our next game after Brentford in the league is going to be Man City. We got an enforced rest of about 3 weeks. From Man City onwards, we are going to be playing better teams. We're going to be playing against internationals, seasoned internationals. This is where, you know, being the ability to rest the better players when we've won the game, it will help, because you never know football. Who knows? No one knows tomorrow. Who knows? But I would think that we're going to have to go to the well a bit more against these other teams now. For instance, you know, Man City, and after Man City, you've got Luton. We're going to beat Luton comfortably because Luton are bereft of confidence, but they'll be game. And after Luton, you've got Brighton. That's not, I can categorically say now, we're not going to win 6-0 or 7-0.
I don't know. Brighton have played football, so we might rip them.
You say that, but I just
West Ham won 4-0 there.
And after
Villa beat them 6.
Yeah, after Brighton, you've got Aston Villa. So we're going to have competitive games where we're going to have different challenges, where teams are going to still have something to play for, you know, and still more than pride. So this is where we're enjoying what we're seeing. We've got the goal cushion of the 45+ goal difference now.
10+ on City, 6 on Liverpool.
Now we can continue that with Brentford. I'm not writing Brentford or especially, but no Pinnock, no me, no Rico Henry, and no Burmo, despite the fact they got Ivan Toney back and Wizards back from Africa, and they got obviously Onyeka who can come on from the bench. You would think that they have our midfield will pulverise them and we'll win the game. They may give us the game, may not. But if we score early, then Brentford won't be able to live with us either. So I'm anticipating 3 points. And then whatever happens at Anfield, I really couldn't care less, because, you know, we just have to do our own work. But the way we're playing right now is going into the like the international break. I would like us to either be top or be in some sort of contention. That's the sort of the ultimate goal for me. Wouldn't it be nice if we win and Liverpool Man City draw, and going into that game we're on top of Liverpool by a goal difference, and Man City are probably behind us by probably a couple of points. That way, it's in our hands. Slightly mathematically, and I think that's what Arsenal fans want. I know a lot of Arsenal fans have been saying that it's better to chase. No, it isn't really. It's better to have it in your hands. At least, you know, you have that kind of how do I say it? You can look into the future and think, you know what, it could be. Whilst if you're chasing, you're really waiting for snookers. So I would like us to be in that position. But you know what,
get the job done early against Brentford as well, because we got Porto on Tuesday. Obviously, you'll be there.
Porto's very important, and
the next game is the most important now. We can't be having one eye on Porto and then slip up against Brentford.
Brentford comes first. Brentford comes first. You know, one thing we do know about Brentford, apart from the fact that Owen Toney's got a lot of quality and Mopé's going to be a pest, and you know, Wizard likes the spectacular. What we do know is that they got significant weaknesses because of absentees. So that's what we're going to need to exploit in terms of team selection.
Our goals around. If it ain't set pieces, 5 different goal scorers tonight.
Well, yeah, but I don't think Brentford going to be as bad. One thing we know is that Brentford not going to be as bad as Sheffield United. They're not going to be. But the situation is the same team that started today has to start on Saturday, and then you make your decisions for Tuesday. You now know that, you know, Jesus has got you know, like I said, some game time. So has Partey, so has Vieira. You know, Trossard has started and he's come off the bench. So you know you have those kind of options. The bench is looking a bit better than it was before. There's still a few worries as such. You know, a game like this, Smith Rowe didn't get a start. That's a bit of a worry. How far is he down the pecking order? And one name that is pretty cruel what we're saying, but for the best of Arsenal, I'm glad he didn't come on. Eddie Nketiah.
When he kept that jacket on with the snood on, you know he ain't coming on. Yeah, but do you know what? I rate that from Arteta, because you know what? Yeah, he's given him enough chances, Kenny. Yeah, and I know he scored a hat-trick against them at the Emirates, but he's had enough chances. And since that hat trick, how many goals has he actually scored when he's come on as a sub or started?
I think
one maybe.
Any situation, I don't think it's anything to do with you know, him as such. The way we're playing and the, you know, like the understanding we have between our teammates. Eddie doesn't fit that kind of team effort. He doesn't fit that criteria. He doesn't fit that tactical plan. You know, he's not in tune with what's required. You know, look at the substitutions. Vieira came on. He was in tune with what was required. Partey hasn't played virtually all season. He was in tune with what was required. Even, you know, like Cedric was in tune. And I think with Eddie, the problem the manager will have, win, lose or draw, is move stop when Eddie's in part of the situation. He isn't part of that sort of like triumvirate of passing, you know, between three players, you know, the 1-2s and everything. You know, we just don't play to his strengths, and we're not going to, because we're a better team than that.
Yeah, facts. I listen. Another resounding victory. We've put ourselves right in it from that Liverpool game.
We're getting used to it, Luke. Getting used to it, and you know, it seems like
feet up at half time for how many games now?
Unfortunately,
some 14 minutes today.
But you know what some people like? Some people just think, oh, you guys must be gutted that we lose, because there was this little weasel who was on. I don't know.
Oh, they're everywhere. They're more interested in us than celebrating us.
Because a weasel who thinks that people like yourself aren't happy that Arsenal winning because you want to be proved right. He's even like said good things about the fan cams channel, you know, because he said, oh, they changed tax, and he's impressed with that. But he's made you the kind of the antichrist instead of fans. But I look at these people and say, you know what?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I had nearly 2,000 people watching my live watch along, mate. So, yeah,
so, and the thing about it, right, is that I'm going to celebrate as much as the next man, you know, any other season if we win the league. And if we win the Champions League, you know, I've got something that these guys will ever. They can slag me off about slagging off the manager, but at least I get at least when I put my my ticket in or my phone on the like sensor, it doesn't say access denied. Now we know a few people who have that access denied.
And on that bombshell, guys, make sure you follow Kenny Chem 1972. I can't share your Insta because I ain't got a phone, so I can't share your things. Yeah, but
I know, but don't worry. Give it a couple of days. Give it a couple.
Yeah, a couple of days. I'll have a phone again. But make sure you follow Kenny, guys. And yeah, it's been a joy to watch since they got back from Dubai. We're doing what we want, what we've been asking for many years. And anyone who's got a problem with it, just go and celebrate the win instead of worrying about us. Adios, amigo. Ciao.